Okay, so this is, I don't know, I need to figure out what's wrong with my camera, and that way, I can just do my videos on there, because this is going to be the 4th time I'm trying to video this. But anyways, this is my book review video. I have about 7 books, and let's just jump into it. It's going to be a long one, most likely, so grab something to drink or snack on. And yeah, let's get started. First book is The Wings of Fire. I was kind of forced into this. My daughter kept suggesting, Mommy, you should try this book series. You'll probably like it. It's about dragons and stuff. And so I gave it a shot, and I ended up liking it. 5 out of 5 stars. There's about like 8 books, if I'm correct. And then there are, I think, graphic novels for these books. That way, you could also see the storyline along with like pictures of it all. Basically, this first book, I cannot talk this morning, basically talks about the dragonettes and the prophecy and how they're supposed to like help in the war between the dragons, because they're fighting over who's going to be the next Sand Queen. So yeah, 5 out of 5 stars. I love it. Highly recommend it. Next is the Woman in Cabin 10 by Ruth Ware, and I have to say 5 out of 5 stars. When I started reading this, I was just like, I probably won't like it. I don't know, but yet I like thrillers, and this is kind of like a murder thriller suspense type book, and it follows this girl that lives in the UK. She works for this like writing company or whatever, and so she has this opportunity, hear my dog barking, to go on this yacht cruise, and something bad happens, and she starts investigating it and stuff, and all this other stuff started happening. And so yeah, that's basically what I'm going to leave y'all with. 5 out of 5 stars. I could not put this down. It was very hard to put that down when I started it. Next is 5 Feet Apart. I love the cover of this book. Basically, the storyline is about Stella, this girl that's fighting cystic fibrosis, and then Will comes into play, and you over the course of the time in this book, you start seeing a budding romance between the two, and heartbreak and makeups and heartbreak, and yeah, but this book basically spreads awareness for cystic fibrosis and was dedicated to Claire Wineland, who sadly passed away. And so yeah, I highly recommend this. I want to see the movie. It's been turned into a movie as well. But yeah, 5 out of 5 stars. I love this book. Highly recommend it. It's an easy, quick read, to be honest with you. You cannot put it down. That's just like how good it is. All right. Next, The Girl Who Drank the Moon by Kelly Barnhill. Where can I get to this book without like spoiling the book? I love it. 5 out of 5 stars. The synopsis drew me in, but then also the cover of it drew me in. It's basically about this witch who lives in the woods. Apparently she's evil, but she's not. The village sacrifices their baby, one baby, every single year to the witch, and puts them in this circle of trees and this bed of moss, and the witch will come and take the baby and apparently eat the baby. But yeah, anyways, one night she takes this child, this little girl, and she accidentally feeds her Moonlight and has to raise her as her own. Well, definitely on her own. She won't have any help, to be honest with you. But yeah, 5 out of 5 stars. I highly recommend. any of the books that you see in my video that you want spoilers for, comment down below and the name of the books that you would like me to do some spoilers on, and I will do that video because I am bursting at the seams and I just want to spoil every single book. Alright, next I'm gonna do Zombie by Darren Shan. 5 out of 5 stars. I love how there's like some pictures in here and whatnot, like illustrations and stuff. Basically it's a story of this character named B and like their life and kinda and stuff, and then the zombie apocalypse starts happening. And that's where I'm gonna leave you because that's all I know so far, because there is more books for this series and I am super excited to be able to get my hands on them eventually. Maybe I'll get my hands on them in time for Halloween next year and I could do like a Darren Shan, like, what you call those, like, series read, I guess. But I also love the cover of it. 5 out of 5 stars. It's amazing. Also, the setting for this book is in the UK area, European area. Next, this was my book read for my book club last month. It's Uprooted by Naomi Novik. At the beginning, after like 3 chapters, I felt like giving up. I will be honest with you. And yeah, that's all I could say. But anyway, I will admit the first 3 chapters are slow, but it's trying to catch you up with the whole bit of like why and whatnot. But it follows this character. Apparently, she is chosen over her friend for the dragon. And she goes and lives in this tower. And they fight the woods. And yeah, I would like to spoil more, but anyway, I hate how the book ended. I am very disappointed, so this gets a 4 stars, because, I still really love this book, but I hate how she ends it. It's just like, it leaves you questioning things, like, is it going to continue? Like, I need another book. But yeah, well, basically, okay, I'll give this like 4.5 stars. Because like I said, I still really love the book. Just more disappointed on how the book ended than I was with how slow it was with the first 3 chapters of the book. But I will definitely pick this up again and reread it because, yes. And lastly, I was reached out by the author and asking, if I liked this certain book genre. I've talked about this in my last book haul, if I am correct. And yeah, it's The Unbreakable Thread by Nisha Nirmal Kumar. I'm hoping I am pronouncing her name right, but yeah, it's basically about like a storyline of like these kids, and I'm guessing on the setting in the UK, and they're in school and whatnot, and it's like a romantic fiction. Like this red string connects the destined souls of the lovers. It was hard to put this down. I will say there was some drama in here and possible heartbreak, but there ended up not being any heartbreak at all, and it ended up being a very happy ending. And I need to know more. I need to know more. I want to read more. I need another book. And what's weird is about this book is that, like, when I ordered it, this is how it came to me, which I'm fine with, because then, like, if one day, once this, like, pandemic or whatever kind of start tapering and ending, and, I mean, like, we'll never go back to a new norm, you know, a normal, we'll have to be a new normal or a new abnormal, but I hope one day I can maybe meet her and maybe she can sign the book there and it could be displayed, like, on the front. Yes? Anyway. But yeah, that's basically all the books that I read over the course of, I want to say I read all of those in the course of, like, 2 months. Yeah. But if I had to choose a couple of my all-time favorites, and whatnot, and that I mean, like, I highly recommend every single one of them, but Uprooted, 5 Feet Apart, Girl Who Drank the Moon, and Zombie. Zombie, I would say, would be good for, like, the spooky season. But, you know, I like reading all kinds of books all year long, whether it's for the spooky season or not. But, yeah, so let me gather all of these books up. Let's see if I can, like, hold them up. Hold on, I'm going to have to put this one down that way. That way it's... Oh, let's see if I can do. These are all the books that I've, reviewed in this video, and like I said, I highly recommend all of them, even though I did, pick and show some of my favorite ones that I absolutely love, but I would reread every single one of these books, all over again. I'm actually in the middle of this month's book club book, The Accident, and let's just say I'm halfway through already, and I already have a character that I despise and hate and just wish she would drop off the face of the earth in that book, just because. But anyway, again, if you if you notice a couple of the books or whatever that you would like me to do some spoilers on, comment them down below, and I will definitely do some spoilers, because I know that there are a lot of people out there that when they watch a book review video, they don't want spoilers whatsoever, because they don't. They rather a short bit. But yeah, but that's basically it. Comment down below if you liked this video, and again, your video suggestions, book suggestions, the books that you would like me to do spoilers on, whether it be from this video or even last book review video. Subscribe if you already haven't. Hit that notification bell so you know whenever I post a video. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye, you guys.